Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, back playing some more Master Duel. We left off, we opened up Transfigured Hero so we could get a bunch of stuff, just a random cards we could throw into any deck. But I think today I'm going with Shaddoll with the 2000 that I got. Don't know when I will have any more gems than this, so this might be the last video of Master Duel for a while. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But let's just check the deck out now. I guess I showed it off at the end of the last episode because I already had everything I needed, but I've maybe made some changes since the last video. But yeah, this is what it is. It's the normal stuff that I had before, your Shiranui stuff with the Unizombie stuff, the Plague Spreader and Bulb Bloom, but I've added Archfiend Zombie Skull because I didn't realize that Shiranui Spectral Sword can just hit Archfiend Zombie Skull without having to use a requirement of Plague Spreader and two non-tuner zombies. You can just get Zombie Skull for Spectral Sword and a level 4 in the grave to summon him for basically even cheaper. It's like he might as well be a must in this deck because you need protection from destruction, so having him and then her on the board so that she can protect then the other synchros that you want to go into is like, I think a must. You need her and him on the board to like go crazy. But of course we got the mask stuff, which is what we did in the last episode, the 2 mask change 2s, and then Goku and Dark Law. I added Crooked Cook in here instead of Natharlotep, even though, you know, Natharlotep or whatever his name is. That is like my favorite card, but I feel like Crooked Cook is like a oof card, like oof turn 1, turn 2 card where I have Spirit Master in hand with another level 4. Like, it's like, if you oof that hard, it's like, okay, we've oofed, but we can Crooked Cook and buy us an infinite amount of time that we need. So Crooked Cook's in there now, and he can still be upgraded to Vespernato and then eventually into Frozen Lady if we need it. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Of course, Dimensional Barriers in here, or Dimensional Fissure is in here now to like try to screw with the opponent. Plus, banishing doesn't really mess us over too much because these cards want to be banished. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Did I add this to anything else? I don't remember. I didn't add it to. I added to the World Chalice stuff, the World Chalice deck, I guess, which is kind of like bloated now because we have almost every mask hero in here now with the 2 mask change to go into whatever you want. But the combo that you would normally go into 2 of these is just naturally lets you hit Dark Law because you get all that stuff on the board, which normally ends up with this guy and the Chalice being normal summoned. You use Mask Change 2 on Chalice to turn into Dark Law, and because this left the field, then you get to summon 2 cards from the deck, which would be, you know, this and this if you haven't activated this effect. And then you just go crazy. Because Dark Law is already on the field, and then you just start going nuts. I guess you'd go whatever into this guy, and then use his ability to drop something, and hopefully there's something in your hand. Like, I don't feel like I have to explain all this, but you can end up with Dark Law on the field and your lock on the same turn. So your 2 undestroyable cards that can then protect Dark Law from being destroyed, and then Dark Law on the field as well. I think that's the only change. It's just the Dark Law mask stuff added to this. So yeah, the combo's pretty good. I guess I added Box of Friends too at some point. Yeah, I added Box of Friends. Maybe Rescue Rebel was in here and Ferret weren't in here before, but yeah, Box of Friends is in there now instead of whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to use this card, but because it's not a full deck of normals, it's not going to hit very often, so got Box of Friends instead. So actually, we need to go in here because we need to actually unlock the pack. So I already have Grista and Apollonia. Just randomly we got from probably the master packs, if I'm not mistaken. We just got these randomly. So we don't really need them We have to spend our only currency on a super rare, so it probably will be Shaddoll Fusion. I thought there was a way to use your opponent's monsters as fusion material, just straight from the Shaddoll. I don't know if you want to call this an engine Shaddoll cards, but I don't think there is. I think you have to use Super Poly to pull that off. Yeah, let's just grab Shaddoll Fusion, because we need this. All I really want from this is maybe another Shaddoll Fusion, maybe a playset of Shaddoll Fusion, and then of course we need Winda and we need Construct. And I think we're good. Just give me Construct and a Winda and more fusions, maybe even the other super rare fusion, this one, even though I don't know why you would just use this instead of this, but let's just hope that this is good, because who knows when we're going to get gems again, when the next event's ever gonna happen, who knows. So let's hope we get lucky here. Come on, Construct. It is not Construct. Oof. Big oof on the first free pack. Oof. I think we have a playset of the Construct now. But I would like L Shaddoll Construct, please. The waifu, please. I will take 20 waifus. Okay, we got an ultra pack and then 3 yellows, I guess. The fusion is only super rare, so that's fine. The Winda and El Shaddoll Construct are in fact both ultra. Oh, we just got a random card in here. Whoa, Arcana Knight Joker just out of nowhere. You need Queen, Jack, and King's Knight. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above materials. Once per turn, when a spell, a trap, or monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, you can discard the same type of card, monster, spell, or trap, negate the effect, which is whatever, and nothing. We got probably another one of those. Yeah, another one of those at least. Oh, random Shiranui Squire. Numeron Storm. Was that one of the Robo Dino Mist cards? It's on the wrong side. Earthbound Geoglyph. While any level 10 monster on the field, this card cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Are on the field. You can treat one synchro monster as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of an Earthbound Immortal monster. If a synchro monster is special summoned, except during the damage step, you can add 1 Earthbound Immortal spell, a trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use it effect once per turn. And nothing. I have a bad feeling. Well, we're already on the Ultra Pack. Please not be on the Shaddoll side. Oh my god. Seal of Orichalcos, though, at least. Punishment Dragon, oof. That's a good oof, but I mean, like, we need Shaddoll stuff, and we got no Shaddoll stuff. Cannot be normal summons last set, must be special summoned from your hand by possessing 4 or more banished Lightsworn monsters with different names. Once per turn, quick effect, you can pay 1,000, shuffle into the deck all cards in the graveyard and all face-up banished cards except Lightsworn monsters. Once per turn, if your Lightsworn monster effect is activated, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. The Punishment Dragon's pretty cool, but obviously Judgment Dragon I feel like is way better. Please be in something over here, please. Oof. We got upgraded. But I have a bad feeling we're not. Oh, well, we got an Ultra again, I guess. See, this sucks because we're getting Ultras on the wrong side, which means we don't get any. I think that means you don't get the guaranteed Ultra next time. Because there are Ultras, they're just on the wrong side. Oh! Oh! You can't do this to me. Oh my god. We just randomly got Super Poly. Okay, never mind. We just hit the jackpot. Because we spent, what? How much did we put into it? I guess it was just Transfigured Heroes, right? That has Super Poly in it. So that was 3,000 gems? So we put 3,000 gems into Transfigured Heroes and couldn't get a Super Poly. We got everything else we needed, really. But we couldn't get Super Poly. But then they just give it to us randomly. So yeah, we got a Super Poly, which is fine. I think you only can have 2 of them anyways. So discard 1 card, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from either field as fusion material. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Thank you. Give me, how about you give me, Eldritch the Golden Mad Lord or whatever, so I can scoop up someone's, Eldritch in the Shiranui deck. That'd be nice. Please? Oof. I mean, Super Poly, I can't complain, man. Super Poly. Just randomly. Everything is over here. We haven't gotten a single super rare or ultra on this side, right? Evil Eye Domain. Paradolia. Paradolia, yeah. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Evil Eye monster from your deck to your hand once per turn during damage calculations if your Evil Eye monster is attacked. While Evil Eye Selene is in your spell or trap zone, you can make the battle damage you take from this battle also inflicted to your opponent. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can target 1 Evil Eye monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. And nothing. Oof. A lot of the Zephyr stuff though, I guess. Nothing and nothing. I don't think there was any more super rare or golden or effects over here. Encode Talker. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. What do? Once per turn, before damage calculations, if your monster this card points to battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from that battle after the damage calculation to have this card or 1 monster it points to gain attack equal to the attack of that battle opponent's monster until the end of this turn. Because this is a 3-link and it needs 2 Cybers, so specifically Cyber's deck. So your monster swings in, this protects it and gains the attack of the opponent's monster. So that's okay, I guess. But it's a normal. So maybe it's not okay. Maybe it's actually bad. But it costs 3 just to get that one effect. Finally something. Oh! Oof! I didn't have this card. So thank you. Wait, hold on. What is this? Okay, it's nothing. 1 Shaddoll and an Earth. Must be fusion summoned. When a special summoned monster activates its effects while you have a Shaddoll card in your hand, you can negate the activation, and if you do destroy that monster, then send 1 Shaddoll card from your hand to the graveyard. You can only use the effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add the trap to your, or spell the trap to your hand. So this is the exact same thing as the fire one, except it's an earth version. Are all of them like this? Minus Winda and whatever. Apcolone or whatever her name is. So at least we got another Shaddoll. And here's Windy. Reshaddoll Windy. Flip. You can special summon 1 Shaddoll monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position. Great. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon 1 Shaddoll monster from your deck in face down defense position except Windy. You can only use the effect of Windy once per turn. So I don't know if this activates when it's face down. So you can set this and pass, and if the effect still procs, you're good to go. And people usually just want to blow stuff up anyways instead of swinging into it, so... And this is more relevant than you think because you can grab... there's a bunch of face downs in the Shaddoll, a bunch of flip cards in the Shaddoll that like blow something up, so it's actually pretty relevant. So that's okay, but we didn't get Construct or Winda, whatever her name is. But I mean, freaking Super Poly, oof. Look at the Knights though. Obviously reset the box. Transfigured Heroes is back, which we don't really need anymore now that we got a Super Poly. We got the Lightsworn pack, I guess, too, but I mean, we don't have any gems, so that kind of sucks that we can't access any of this stuff for that. It's Winda, yeah, Winda. We still need Winda and the construct. Like, we can't really do anything with a more fusion. Shaddoll fusions. Okay, multiple ultras and a bunch of gold. Okay, thank you. Like, there's only 2 packs there, right? That weren't gold. Okay, nothing there. A golden typically lies. Oh, never mind. Oof, this man. Though, can't you get him in the Performer Pal box? The deck, I'm not sure if you can or not. But oof, ultra rare freaking Performer Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. So when he's a Pendulum effect, if a Pendulum or a Performer Pal monster is Pendulum summoned to your field, all Performer Pal monsters you currently control gain 1,000 till the end of the turn, even if this card leaves. And when he's a monster, if this card is special summoned, you can target up to 2 cards you control, destroy them, and if you do add Performer Pal monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, except Performer Pal Pendulum Sorcerer, equal to the number of cards destroyed, you can only use the effect once per turn. And then we got 2 over here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Another one of her, and this Zephyra trap, so oof. So two of the Earth ones now, so this is kind of a bust, like oof. Zephyr Divine Strike might be pretty good though. When a spell trap is or monster effect is activated, banish 1 face-up Zephyr monster in your extra deck. Negate the activation if you do destroy it. So just, you don't even need anything. You just need this 1 card, and it just destroys something. Banish, just negates it and destroys it. Because your extra deck is probably going to be full, unless they somehow can banish your entire extra deck, which is possible. I've seen it happen with the Numeron deck, but how many times is that going to happen where your opponent is able to banish your entire wrong side, banish your entire extra deck? Soul Servant, now we need to unlock Dark Magicians. Place 1 card on the top of the deck from your hand, deck, or graveyard that is Dark Magician, or specifically list Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl and text, except Soul Servant. During your main phase, you can banish a card from your graveyard, draw cards equal to the number of Palladium monsters, Dark Magician, or Dark Magician Girl with different names on the field and in the graveyard. You can only use the effect once per turn. So that's obviously a must in the Dark Magician deck. And please, oof. We have 3 ultras or 2 ultras? Okay, right side. Ooh. Geomathmech and Cyber's Quantum Dragon. So, Geomathmech Magma. Tuner, non-tuner. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target up to 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Mathmech spell or trap from your deck to your hand. This is a pretty good card. When it kills a monster, destroy 2 cards of any card that you would like. So that's pretty decent. And you, tuner non-tuner, while you control a link, monsters your opponent control cannot target monsters you control for attacks except this one. Also, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with card effects except this one. Once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if this card battles opponent's monster, you can return that opponent's monster to the hand. Also, this card can make a 2nd attack in a row. Oof. That's dirty. Bouncing up extra deck monsters. Oof. Okay, nothing. Shaddoll Fusion. Oof, a 2nd Windy. Which is fine. Because you probably want this in a pure Shaddoll deck, but I think if you're trying to mix in Shaddoll with another deck, like a Shiranui deck, which is what I want to do, you probably don't want to put her in. You only want like the little dark ones. Ursarctic Grand Chariot. Cannot be synchro summoned. Cannot be synchro summoned. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending 2 monsters you control with a level difference of 7 to the graveyard, 1 level 8 or higher tuner and 1 non-tuner synchro monster. So it's just a synchro summon, except it's trying to be edgy. If this card is special summon, you can target up to 2 other cards on the field, destroy them once per turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets Ursarctic card you control, quick effect can tribute 1 monster from your hand or field, negate the activation. and nothing. Ooh, something. Bonus? No bonus. Fusion? More Zephyra! No, Zephyra, get out of this box! Add one Zephyr card from your deck to your hand, except Zephyr Providence. Great. The Zephyr card you control would be destroyed, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish the card from your graveyard instead. Great. Pretty much, I feel like this is a 3 of. And a Zephyr deck. Okay, here's another Ultra. Please be on the right side. Please, I'm begging you. On the right. Oof. Why? Oh, bonus though. Time Thief Double Barrel. You almost got like a full sweep here. See Exceed. Oof. We got the upgraded version. Time Thief Double Barrel. 2 level 4s. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can attach up to 3 different types of material from this card, even though you're only using 2. Monster, spell, or trap. Then apply the following effects depending on what was attached in sequence. Monster, this card gains 400. Spell, take control of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end phase, but it cannot declare an attack nor activate its effects this turn. Trap, negate the effects of one effect monster on the field until the end of the turn. Okay, that's okay. Now you see Exceed Barren Hope. 3 or more level 7s. You can also exceed summon this card by using one monster you control with number C101 through number C107 in its name as exceed material. The material on it is also attached to this monster. This card gains 1,000 attack for each exceed material attached to it, so possibly 3,000. You can target one number monster in your graveyard until your opponent's next end phase. This card's name becomes that monster and replace this effect with that monster's original effects. You know, use the effect once per turn. Each effect. And then it's Ultra. Ancient Gears. Ancient Gear Megaton Golem. 3 Ancient Gears. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate Spell the Trap until the end of the damage step, which is Ancient Gear's thing. If this card was fusion summoned using 2 or more Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound as material, it can attack up to that many times during each battle phase. If this face-up fusion summon card in its own control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can spell summon 1 Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. And then, please. Oof. We're running out. We didn't get anything good. Oof. Golden. Anything, any good Shaddoll stuff. Why did you upgrade? Is there something over here? No, it was just bait. Oh, there's multiple non-shinies, I guess. At least 3, I guess, then. Oh, we actually got something. At least give me Shaddoll Fusion. Oof. Okay, we got 2 Shaddoll Fusions and a Super Poly, so that's great. So fusion summon 1 Shaddoll Fusion monster from your X deck, you can monster from your hand or field as materials. But if your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, so going second, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion material. You can only activate 1 Shaddoll Fusion per turn. So yeah, a must, I feel like. And this last one, which will have nothing in it. Unless you're gonna give me Contract and Winda in 1 pack, please. Oof. Mythical Beastmaster Cerberus. Pendulum effect. If you have no cards in your Pendulum Zone, you can destroy this card, and if you do, add 1 level 7 or lower Mythical Beast effect monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Each time a spell card is activated, place 2 spell counters on this card when that spell resolves. It cannot be destroyed by card effects while 4 or more spell counters are on your field. Once per turn, you can remove 4 spell counters from your field, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, banish it face up, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to the banished monster's attack until the end of this turn. Okay, please. 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 Ooh! Ah, Zephyr Divine Strike. Really? Did we already have this? But I guess this one's not shiny. Yeah. Oof. The whiff. So we got Ancient Gears, Captivating Curtain. That's that Endymion stuff, right? I'm not sure. Dark Magicians, whatever these number ones are. Space-time, transcode, possibly. There's trans access code. Wait. Sky Strikers. Where do you get? What card in here is Sky Striker related? And of course the reset on this. And then is this card Drytron? I never know. I think this is Drytron related. Maybe, maybe not. So, oof, we did get the second Shaddoll fusion, but we failed to get anything relevant at all, other than the window, I guess, or the windy, 2 windies. Oof, that hurts, but I pretty much assumed that. I didn't even think we would get a second Shaddoll fusion. At least we got 2 of these, I guess, if we were running an Earth deck. Like maybe, put in the Amazonas deck. We could maybe do that, I don't know. I don't know how many of the other Shaddoll creatures I got down here, because we weren't paying attention to that, obviously. So, oof, no Winda, no Construct. Probably have to come back to this some other time, but again, I can't really do these back to back because I've learned my lesson the first time where I did 2 of the same set back to back, and the second video got like no views. Not that they get that many views in the first place, but like going back to back like that, nobody watches the second video, so we have to come back to this in the far future. But we really do need to get more Shaddolls. So I don't know if I can even really do anything with that. So we're not missing that many cards now. We actually have all the fusions, it looks like, except Construct and Winda. Oh, this is a field spell. The Shadow Prison card. We did not get any of these, which that's kind of like an oof that actually miss on just effect monsters. They're probably like the good ones too. This one's draw 2, discard 1, which is good. Add it to your hand. Change the card's battle position. If it's gotten rid of by card effect. Free draw if it's gotten rid of the card effect. Flip out a Shaddoll, spell a trap from the deck. But if it's sent by card effect, you can add 1 shelf monster from your deck instead. So they're okay. Here's the target 1 card, destroy it. Target 1 spell, destroy it. So we got 2 of those. Of course, 2 windy. Windy into dragon. So, oof. And of course, we're not going to have any super rare, ultra rare things to even remotely think about getting them. So we're like fully dry now. We have no way of getting any more packs because I'm out of crystals. Or whatever these are called. So there's just literally no way. And this is only going to give me these, so... So, oof. So, Shaddoll Fusion in this deck would hit, of course, your boy... where the heck is he? Isn't he just... Oh, there it is. Would hit him, of course. A Shaddoll and a fire if I put Shadolls in here. But you would have to, like... This deck already has so much tech in it, you couldn't tech any more tech. And you would have to make a completely different deck that's focused on Shaddoll and Shiranui together. Because there's too much tech already. So you already have all this tech on this this side here, plus the hero tech that you can't fit anymore unless you make the deck bigger. You could make the deck 50 cards, but that would just be crazy. But plus there's no more room here. Like, there's literally no room in the extra deck. This is as tight as it can get, and I don't even like it being this tight. So, oh well. We'll have to get them next time. The waifus next time. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers, tune into the next episode, like, subscribe, comment, you know what to do. See ya.